Okay, hello everyone. I just wanted to show you an update about the parakeet's tree. Thank you, Zelda. You're a good girl. Yeah, you can lay down. So, the parakeets love to chew on things and whatnot. So, when I first put this tree together, all of these branches here with no leaves on them, they picked them all off. It was like their duty, their job, so they did. So, every few months or so, I'll go and I'll get more greenage, leafage, foliage, and I'll kind of stick it up there. Obviously, I'm not watering this inside or anything like that. So the leaves are going to die. They're going to turn brown, which is fine. But then the parakeets absolutely love, 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 love picking off the dried off dead leaves from the tree. So I enriched their lives just a little bit more, updated their tree. I also, because Olive is a girl, the rest of them are males. And so, because of that, she's starting to, around the top of her nostrils, she's really brown and it's starting to get a little bit crusty, which means that she's probably maturing enough to where she could potentially have babies. So, I don't necessarily want to breed the parakeets. That was never my goal. In fact, the intention was when I got them, I really wanted to try to get all males. But you know how when they're babies, you can't sometimes always tell. Blue doesn't necessarily mean boy. A lot of times it's pink and it'll turn. Actually, Olive's turned quite late. Hers was actually white for the longest time, and I had no idea if she was a boy or a girl. But she's a girl. All the rest are boys. And because of that, I do want to keep the natural flow of things. And as a female with these males around, it's going to be in her nature to start seeking out a place to potentially nest. Like I said, I don't want to breed the parakeets. It's not my intention. But at the same time, I want to give them space to do their thing like they would in the wild. Like I said, these are our pets, but they don't do tricks. They are as wild as they can get in our house, which is cool. So I want to give them spaces to kind of do their thing. Now, if they do have babies, I've talked to a pet store locally, and once they do their thing, if that happens, then I will donate the babies to the awesome feed store that we primarily use for all of our animals. So that's the thing. So I updated both of their trees a little bit. So this one, not too much different, but I added some branches over here. And I also added this kind of hole here where potentially maybe she likes to kind of go in and out of it. Actually, they all kind of do. So we got that going on. I kind of changed where they feed too. I put the feed over here with some sticks and stuff so they can dig in there. It really reduces, I don't know if you can see here, the amount of empty shells when they eat the seeds, the amount of that flies through the house. So also they love, love, love the moss on our tree out front. So I put a bunch of moss up here, but they have done such a good job of already getting it down here for me to clean up. So they've been doing that. This is their new feeding spot. They have possibly a potential nesting spot there. Then everything else is pretty much the same. They got the ropes and all around here. Our curtains are still up. Added some little palm fronds. Like I said, all of this is going to die and turn brown, but that's when they absolutely love to pick at it and destroy it and give more to clean. So we got the nesting site there. We've got the nesting site. This is actually pretty cool. There's holes in there. So that's a potential site for them too. And then we've got the new foliage for them to eventually pick and make more of a mess for me to clean up. But like I said, I don't mind. So we've got that. Whenever I redo their home like that, it usually takes them a little while to kind of get used to it. They don't really take to new things that well. So you're such a good girl. We just went for a walk, so she's kind of in the woods playing in the mud and stuff. And she is exhausted, but she's such a good dog. She's such a good girl. So anyways, it takes them a minute to kind of adjust to like new things that um, enter their space, if you will. Like I said, they pretty much really only stay in their area in here on the ropes and in their tree. Also, we updated the backyard a little bit for the chickens and the ducks. So it's funny because I said that the parakeets take a while to adjust. The ducks, you can see them in the background back there. The ducks, they take the longest to adjust. They do not like anything that's different. If the routine has changed even just a little bit, they definitely will let me know. They're very skeptical. They love consistency. Now the chickens, they're kind of crazy because anything new, they will get into it immediately. I can't even go and so I started digging up a couple holes in the backyard to put some plants in, and immediately I got the rake out, and Possum is literally jumping on the rake, Lightning is too. So I want to show you the backyard, just some updates we're kind of trying to do to see, get some more greenage back here and some enrichment for the ducks and the chickens. So I'll show you what we're doing. If I unlock the door, then we could go. That'd be cool. So... oh, Zelda wants to come too. You want to come too, Zelda? Come on. You can come. So, hi, chickies. Hi, chickens. Zelda, don't do it. She's so awesome. She stays in the front. You see how curious they are. They come right up to me. So, Dexter was trying to eat my shorts. But anyways, she's so great with everything. But this backyard is her domain. And there's dogs on the other side, and that's really the last step with her, is getting her not to try to jump through the fence to attack the dogs. But it's only those dogs, because the dog's in the front yard. I showed you the video of the neighbor's dog came over to play. She's fine with that, so I guess it's just about her space and her territory, so we're working on it. You're a good girl. So anyway, so here's the chickens, and here's the updated backyard. I'll show you the feeder once I complete that. We moved the duck house. I also opened, we've got some doors here so I can get in there easily to kind of sweep it out, hose it out, and clean, and then potentially collect some duck eggs if they start laying eggs in there. So we shall see. And it's obviously a space for them to go in during the day when it's hot or sunny, and they can go in there in the shade and relax. Then we've got this old tire that was laying around the backyard, so we turned it into a dusting area for the chickens. And during the day, they'll go and roll around in there and dust off. And then we got some plants that we did, and we put the pools back here so they'll have access to it all the time. That way they don't have to go in the front courtyard to swim. And we planted some plants, so they seem to dig it. They're not digging me right now, running around in their space. And it's dinner time, too, and they know it. The other thing we've got this water, which is really cool. So I fill up the bucket. It's got a little nozzle down here, and it's kind of like the water cooler at work. When they drink it, as they drink it, it'll fill up, but it won't go over this lip. So it's much easier to maintain. They can't jump in it. They can still all put their heads in it because ducks need to clear their nostrils out, their sinuses. They need to be able to dunk their whole heads in. So they've got that area that they love, tons of water all the time. Like I said, this bucket is full. It's constantly going. So as soon as they drink it, fresh water will come out, and I have to refill it every couple days or so. But I mean, it holds a lot of water, so they're always getting fresh water. Pool system set up. Then I planted some ginger and some turmeric over here, so we'll see if that takes. And everything else is pretty much the same. Yeah, we still got the coop. So everything's good, but I wanted to show you just some updates that we're doing. And that's it. Hey guys, what are you guys doing? Oh, the last thing I want to tell you too is Lightning, 2 days ago, yeah, he crows now. I knew he was a boy. Hey Brucey. Hey Hey, guys. So, Lightning, you're so handsome. So, Brucey's also starting to make a new noise, too, which tells me I'm thinking, yeah, probably a boy, too, which is fine. We don't discriminate. So, you guys are so handsome. What are you doing back here? Dexter's back here, checking out whatever's in my pocket. Or so she thinks. Hey, Dexter. Yeah, I hear you. There's nothing there. It's just my shorts. So, Possum just jumped out of the house. There goes Rudy, not knowing what to do. And you can see, I don't know if you can see the rest of the chicken. They think I'm holding something or they're just pecking at me. Yeah. So yeah. But I already fed them their dinner. They've got plenty of food here. I gave them fresh greens, which they love. The ducks, they did their thing in the pool with their fresh lettuce. So, yeah, that's the update. So, see you next time, guys. See you next time. Hey, Zelda. Zelda. Excuse me. Thank you. Yes, I see you, Rudy. Hey, Zelda. Can you sit? Thank you. Thank you. Say bye.